All right. All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's class. Welcome, Mr. Emmanuel. Welcome, Mr. Fred. So, before we begin today's class, does anyone I want to start with questions, or if you have any challenge with the art that you've been running so far? If you have any challenge running the art, or if you come across any problem at all, um, let me know. There isn't enough of us here, so I can talk to you guys one on one. So for Mr. Emmanuel, Mr. Fred, you can just unmute yourself and then we'll take it from there.
Oh, okay. Mine, I've not reactivated it yet. I wanted to come there and then, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I was there and the CEO was talking about increasing. I should increase at least minimum of five. He says no money, so it looks like we have to increase the budget and see whether we can
Um,
get rich people to buy.
Mr.
Is
Fred,
that
I'm coming. It seems I cannot hear you all right. Mr. Fred,
yes?
hello?
You can hear me.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Oh,
Because Emmanuel said you can hear me.
hello? Please, can you hear me? Mr. Fred, can you start from where you left off? I couldn't hear you.
I was saying that the $3 per day budget we did last time, I couldn't
Yes.
close any because all of them said they don't, it's like they don't have money. They ask. So yesterday I was in the office. CEO said that he suggests I should start from about $5 per day, and
Okay. Okay. So the problem that you're facing right now is people who don't have money who are reaching out, right? Okay. And how many people have reached out so far? More than 100 people have reached out and you weren't able to close any sales. And are you currently connecting with us on a mobile phone or on your laptop? Okay, can you share your screen so that I see what is going on? Yes, I want to see what where exactly is happening. So you go to Ads Manager and then share your screen so that we walk through what is happening. I want to see like the data happening. Go to adsmanager.facebook.com on your laptop. Please make sure that you are already logged in to your account, to your Facebook account. Yeah, so you log in. As you're doing that, let me know when you're done. Mr. Emmanuel, welcome to the session. What about you? Do you have any challenge so far? Okay, seems Mr. Emmanuel is not here with us. All right, so yes, artsmanager.facebook.com. Are you there? You can share your screen so that I'll walk you through. So on your screen, you see some you see let me share my screen so that you can see it. Yes, on the meeting you see this icon after the video. Just click on it. Yeah, so click on it. Once you click on it, click on it will bring up a pop-up where to ask you what you want to share. Click on the entire screen. Are you there? Yes, yes, entire screen. Are you there? Okay, there we there we go. So I want you to go to, yeah. So minimize it. Just close the one on your on your no. Oh, okay. We are here. All right. So I want you to close the meeting. Like you see where we the meeting is. Have you just close that one? Click on the X. No, it will not end it. It will not end it. Yes, just click on it. All right, there we go. So, which one are you currently running? The Prosnex. Okay. And with this, I can see you have about 109 message. And okay, so I want you to scroll to the right. Scroll to the right. Scroll to the right. Yes, scroll. Okay. Okay, leave it there. So you only reach out to 15,000 people. Okay. Okay. I want you to open the entire ad campaign. Click on the edit on the post next. Click on edit. Yes. So we are going to diagnose what you did so far from the beginning. Yes. Click on yes. Click on OK. All right. So scroll down and let me see what you've done so far. No, right click. Right click. Yeah. Scroll down. Okay. So the objective is sales. All right. Scroll down. Yeah. Continue to scroll down. All right. It's on campaign budget. Scroll down. The thing is, if you were running at $3 per day, you should you should make you should have reached out to more than 15,000. Well, you should reach out to like more than 15,000 people. All right, so you go to the click on the ad set. So move from the campaign level, go to the ad set. Let me see your audience, the audience that you selected. The ad set on your left. No, 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 not there. So you see where we have the post next, where you have the post next X sales April 2026. Click on that. Yes. Yes, that one. Yes. So that's the ad set. So I want you to scroll down and then show me your audience, the audience that you use for this campaign. Okay, continue to scroll down. Yeah, continue to scroll down. I want to see your audience. Wait, go up. So you started the ad around 14th and you closed at 21st. So 1 week. Okay. Okay, continue to scroll down. Go to your audience section. Okay. So on your audience, I want you to click on that. So I can see you've selected Greater Accra. Okay, I can see it already. So you selected Greater Accra, Ashanti, Central Region, Northern Region, and Western. Okay. And when they reach out, like what was the message? What did they ask for? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
All
when you
right.
mention the price, say it's too much. Yeah,
Okay.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
So you, okay, you stop sharing your screen now, and then
Okay,
I'll explain what is happening.
okay.
All right, so let me share
Is
my
that okay?
screen.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
So can I go back to my, let me
Yeah.
see.
So you can go back. Right now, let me share my screen, right? So one of the things
Okay.
that I mentioned is, first of all, if you start running the ad is like only the top level. That's like the surface level of everything that is happening, right? So
Yeah.
whether you're getting 100 messages, 200 messages, 500 messages, it doesn't
Mm.
matter if you don't know how to close the sales, right? So
Okay.
one of the things that happens is, let me see if I can find it here. So one of the things that I've found, so let me let me see if you can you see this?
Yeah.
Can you see this
Yes.
WhatsApp? All right.
So,
So
yes, I can see.
what I've seen, um that Mr. George, Mr. Von D, what they share is they have some a series of messages that they send out to people who reach out, right? So you can see here that they have like um they have this video that's okay, kindly view more information and testimonials about Live Life Organic Natural Medicine from India. And then they have some testimonial from someone in Kumasi here. And this is a
Okay.
3 minute video testimonial from the person, right? And
Okay.
so they send all this information plus another video from Dr. Otter, and then if you scroll down, there's another one from Dr. Terry here, recommendation from Live Life. Then they come and then they start educating the people about what Live Life is. So after they've done that, then they send some information. Okay, these are the branches that we are located at, right? We have branches in Accra, Kumasi, etc. Then they don't even stop. They send more information about Live Life, then the duration of the total treatment, the dosage, then FDA approved. Then after that, they add the telephone number plus the price of the product, right? So what you're doing is, when people reach out and then they ask, okay, what is the price? You don't just send them the price. You educate them about, first, is this product even good for them? We can teach you how
Yeah.
to run ad the right way, and you can get as many people as you want. But if the backend systems are not in place, the backend systems are the sales conversions. The message that you send them is not set up correctly, you would
Correct.
end up losing a lot of sales. Please, I hope you
Okay.
are getting it. And one of the things is
Yes.
that, like Facebook, it knows the people who make purchases on the platform, but it's not always correct. The reason why I say it's not always correct is sometimes the person can have money in the season. What I mean by that is they can have money right now, and then sometimes they don't have money at all.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? So sometimes they can
Yes.
have money today, the next time maybe they saw
You don't
they
have.
don't have the money right now. Some people in their mind they think the product is maybe inexpensive based on the assumption they have of products that they buy in their pharmacy, right?
Okay.
So the justification I give to them based on that, one of the things that I can also do is when they reach out, you can call them, right? You can call them and say, hey, I saw that you sent a message to me on WhatsApp and you're interested about this product. I would love to share more information about the product, right? So this is like the problem that all of us face here, right? It's not
Okay.
always that the ad is going to work all right, but it's not always that the ad is going to bring people who have money to spend immediately. Please, I hope you are getting it. So
Yes,
based
please.
based on that, one of the things that you can also do to increase your chances of winning is you can set up an ad where you have multiple angles that you can be working from. So let's take an example, right? So let me open up an example for you guys. So there's this one. So let me open up one of the active ads here. So live life. And this ad has been running since March. And if you look at this, you can see that we started with 4 ads that we've been running. And if you look at this, so let me scroll, let me maximize. If you look at this, you can see that we've been running the same image. We are using the same image.
Yeah.
So if we're using the same image, what do you think what do you think we are testing for? So this is like an A/B test, right? But based on what we've learned so far, based on your experience, looking at this campaign, what do you think we are testing?
Want to see which one would be catchy?
Yes, so which one will catch, right? But if you look at this, we are not looking at only the image. We are looking, what we are testing now, we are testing, what's the name? We are testing the hook,
The
right?
hook. Okay.
So the hook is very easy to create, right? So we have this
Yes.
hook for generations. This is what happens, right? So the
Mhm.
hook is something that you can change. It's a variation. You can change it multiple times as you want. And then
Okay.
this particular one as well. So we have you can the thing is this, even if a hook is working, you can even duplicate it and continue to run it at the same time. This is something that I mentioned, I believe, on Friday.
Yeah.
Or yeah, something is that like if an ad is working and is producing some results, you don't and you want to scale, uh, don't change the original ad. Rather, you duplicate. So
Duplicate. Yeah.
let's take for example, right? And one second. Let's take for example, this ad. Let's say this ad is generating a lot of response. So let's say we have this ad has brought in a lot of responses for us, right? And we want
Mm.
to increase the budget. What we'll do instead is we'll duplicate this ad.
Duplicate.
So
Okay.
to duplicate the ad, I'll click on duplicate original setup, and it will ask me how many copies do I want to
Once.
duplicate,
Okay.
right? So with this one, I just want only one copy. So
One
let's say you
copy.
want to scale, let's say you are running the app from uh, your initial budget was $3 per day, and you want
Yeah.
to increase it to $10 per day, and you click on
Hmm.
the duplicate. So let's say I click on the duplicate. Again, as I mentioned, we are not going to make any changes on the original ad. We are making a
Okay.
change on this one by duplicating what is working. I hope you are
Okay.
getting it. So
Yeah.
once you've selected it here, then I'll come here and say, okay, maybe I want to increase the budget to $20 per day,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So once I've changed the budget, there isn't anything else for me to do because I said, okay, I told
Yeah.
myself the only thing we are changing here is going to be the budget. So
Budget.
I increase the budget and I'll click on publish and that's done.
Mhm.
But let's say
Okay.
maybe I want to change something on the ad itself. It's the same thing. I'll come here, I'll click on the three dots and then I'll click on what? Duplicate. Right. So I'll
Okay.
click here and then I'll click on duplicate. So let's say I have some, let me see. Um so let me see if I have some of this. So if I open up my docs, all right. So let's say I have some of I've written so most of you here know how to create these hooks,
Yeah.
right? So let's say I
Yeah.
have multiple hooks that I want to test, right? So
Mm.
I have one angle and then I have a different angle here. And then I want to test multiple hooks. I can come here and then say, okay, this natural remedy was quietly used by villagers across continents for generations until modern medicine decided it was too effective. So let's say I want to test this hook and see which one will work.
Yeah.
Again, I'll duplicate the one that is working and it will produce a copy. So as you can see, we have breaking news at one copy.
Mhm. Copy.
Then I'll
Yeah.
come here and then instead of changing the whole of the ad, I'll come and then change what?
Change the
The
hook.
only the hook, right? So by doing this, instead of you putting your ad in jeopardy of it back into the learning phase, going back into the learning phase simply means the ad is going to now learn about your audience from scratch. And sometimes it can be hard. Let's say the first ad that you've worked on is producing results, is bringing you
Mhm.
sales, and then you say, okay, let me increase the budget on that, and sales are not coming. The reason why sales are not coming is because Facebook is going to start from the beginning of looking for a new audience to test and see if this particular ad that you've created is the right thing for the market, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if it is working, there's a saying that if it is working, don't change it, right? So if it
Okay.
is working, don't change it. We
Du-
duplicate.
duplicate. Okay.
I hope you are getting it. So if a campaign is
Yes.
working, you duplicate that campaign for maximum efficiency. And if it is
Okay.
not working, then you duplicate and then you change the hook. So there's something we call ad fatigue. The reason is because sometimes a lot of people will see like this. Let me see if I can see it here. So much you can see this particular ad. Let me see if I can uh let, let me close from this place. So one second. So with this, you can see that it has gotten to about 42,000 people already,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Meaning that a lot of people have seen the ad over and over again, and sometimes they become tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. So
Okay.
based on this, one thing that you can change is what you can change the hook,
The hook.
right? You
Okay.
can change the video, or you can even change. You can decide on changing the image that you use, right?
Okay.
The good thing is that Cemech and CEO has done a great job on providing us with multiple videos that you
Videos.
can
Yeah.
use. So if one creative is not working, you can what? You can go back and
Mm.
change the
The video.
video. So
Okay.
instead of creating a new campaign, you just what? You simply duplicate. Please, I hope you are getting it.
Yeah.
So based
Duplicate
on
and change the video. That's it.
yes.
Okay.
So let's say the first one is bring Mr. Fred. So let's say for you, the people
Mhm.
reaching out, they don't have the money right now. What you can do
Mhm.
is instead of only relying on the image, you can decide on using a video, right? So the
Mm.
video maybe it will explain to them the benefits of the product better than the image better there. Maybe the audience you are reaching out to depend on video. They get sold when they watch video. You don't know
Mm.
this until what you test.
That's
I
okay.
hope I hope you are getting it. So until you
Yeah.
test out and see if this is the right thing for the market, Facebook ad is all about testing what works based on the
Okay.
budget currently available, right? So once you have the budget available, you test whether okay, would this variation. So you want to be testing multiple, but with this hook. So let's say you say, okay, maybe I have a different hook. Would this particular hook bring in more people, or would this hook plus this video bring in more people? And you'll be testing. If one doesn't work in 7 days, you close it down and then you push what another one. So as you continue to run the ad, you begin to see which one works and which one doesn't work. And once you have your traffic like sorted, the next thing, as I've mentioned, is what? Figuring out how to close the sales. And the sales too is also a different thing. And as I've mentioned, you don't just send people any message, right? This is one of the messages that Mr. George sends to people who reach out, right? And it's effective for him. And again, sometimes people will not respond back to you. It doesn't mean the ad is not working. It simply means maybe they don't have the money right now. The only thing that will happen is if you don't have enough budget to continue running the ad, then that's when maybe you might give up. Please, I hope you are getting it. All right. So that's one of the things that you need to pay attention to. First, if the ad is working, you duplicate the ad and see which one is going to work. And so another example is this. So let's say the cholesterol ad as well. This is also um 1 second. So let me open up a cholesterol ad. This ad brought in about 52, 54 response. The bad news is it didn't bring in any sales. But if you see this, we were doing another A/B test on the ad. So we have ad number one and we have ad number two. Ad number one brought in a lot of responses. Ad number two didn't. It brought in only 8. So if you look at this, so if I click on edit, if you look at this, you can see we are using the same image. If you look at this here, can see we are using the same image. But if you look at the art side, you can see that the hook here says breaking. Ghanaian um, cardiologists just confirmed that high cholesterol has no symptoms. By the time your body wants you, the damage to your heart and arthritis has already been happening for years. And then art number two, you can see that the hook is different. It says breaking a 2026 study confirmed that after 40, the body stops producing the compound your heart depends on most. And most Ghanaian men have never heard of it. So please, as you're running your ad campaign, you need to also do like test multiple creatives. So let's learn how to do that. So let me close this and move out of this, go here. So ad number one was the one that produced the best result. So let's let's look at how to create this A/B test, how to run an ad where you are testing multiple creatives and multiple hooks, right? So one of the things you can do, I'll click on the create. Again, since we are selling the products, one of the things that I'll select is going to be sales, right? So sales, again, let me make sure that I have my hooks ready so that we are ready to go. So let me paste this here. So um so test campaign, since this is a class, test campaign and test campaign online session. So I have my name changed and then the budget I'll set it to $3. And one of the things that you can do here, the easiest way to have to run an A/B test is simply selecting this. You see where we have the A/B test. You click on this, you turn this on. Another way that I've mentioned is just,
Sorry, my this thing went off.
oh, no worries. No worries. So what we are doing right now is talking about how to create an A/B test, right? So in the process of creating a new campaign and you're in the campaign, you are in the campaign level, you see something. So if I scroll down here, you see something called the A/B test. This one, you're telling Facebook to automatically create a duplicate for you, right? But if you want to do it manually, you simply click on these three dots and you click on duplicate. That's how I usually do mine. But let's say you want to, since we are learning how to create an A/B test, let's go with the first method, right? So the automatic method. So here I'll turn this on, right? So once I turn it on, it's going to ask me, what do you want to test? As I've mentioned in the beginning of this class, I mentioned that we can test the image and video. The image and video is what we call the creative. Then we also have multiple parts that we can test. We can test the audience, we can test the placement, and we can test what? Custom, right? So here it says that find out which image, video, or artist works best. And here it says that we can also test the audience, right? So let's say uh, one of the audiences select five audiences, five regions in Ghana. We can test that as well. And then you can also test a different five, because in Ghana here we have about 14 regions. So based on the audience that you want, so let's say we in the first, so let's do an example. So let me select the audience as an example, right? And I'll say for 7 days. So I want to run this test for 7 days, and it's going to ask me for the cost. Let me just we are going to base this response from cost from 1,000 accounts that has been reached. That's the minimum. That's the minimum range. Once I've done that, I'll just click on. So let me see. what will happen? All right. So this is an A/B test. So let me go over what we did. So let me start from the beginning. Let me delete this so that we start from the beginning for those who missed out. So I'll click on the create, and I'll click on sales. Since we're running a sales campaign, again, I'll change the name here to test campaign online session. We are running an A/B test. We want to test which one is going to work for us. I changed the daily budget to $3. You already know how to do that. But for the A/B test, so to run an A/B test, you simply turn on this, right? So I turn on the A/B test, and I'm saying that okay, I want to test the audience. So this goes to everyone here, and especially to Mr. Fred. Let's say the audience that we are working with, Ghana, Ashanti region, Central region, Western region, and then the Northern region is not really working for us. We want to test a new audience, right? So and one way to do that is just click on the audience. That's the easiest way, right? So if you want to test something different, we can select that. So we can select the creative. Do you want to test the images that we are sending, or the captions or the placement? It all comes down to what you want to test. It all relies on you. So for me, I said I want to test audience for 7 days. Right. So once I've done that, I'll just click on next.
Awesome.
Right. So
So let me take this out.
all right. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name here. And then we know that we are going to send people to WhatsApp. So I'll select message destination. And from what we know we need to select manual destination. I'll deselect messenger. Right. So that's something that we've learned over and over again. Um, awesome. So now that I've selected the WhatsApp, the next thing I'm going to select is going to be the audience. Again, from what we've learned, from the A/B test that we are running, we know that we are going to be testing two different audiences. So it's going to be two buckets. So the first thing that I'm going to do, so the first audience is going to be the original one that we've been doing for a very long time. So Greater Accra, then Ashanti, Ashanti region, Central, Western Ghana, and then the last one is going to be Northern. Please remember that we are running an A/B test, so there's going to be some steps involved. We are going to write this again at some point in time. All right, then I'm going to change the age to 25. Then from there, let me click on the show more settings so that we have everything in one place. And please, can you unmute yourself? All right, let me also click on the show more settings so that I don't miss anything. All right, so now that I've selected the right one, I'm going to click on next again. And all right, so let's say for what you guys already do, we are going to select. We are going to use an existing post that we already have on the page, right? So that should be um, an easy for us, something easy for us to do. So I'm going to click on use existing post. And once I've done that, I'll come here, I'll click on select, and let me select one for live life, right? So let me select this. This is just an example, right? Okay. So as you can see, we are running an A/B test, and that A/B test is going to be for audience, right? So you can see an option here that has the, so what Facebook is going to do is going to run two different campaigns for us simultaneously, where it's going to be testing the audiences for us. So we have the original audience, which is the one that we've selected, as you can see here. As you can see here, the one that we have. So let me scroll up. So this one is going to test this locations, this audience for us, and then it's going to test a different audience for us on the other hand. So by doing this, we'll know exactly which particular audience is working for us and which one is not working, right? And then I also mentioned that there's a different way that we can also do this instead of using the A/B test. We can have two. So let's say we are going to be testing two different campaign, like the captions. We want to test the captions. As you can see, the first A/B test was for audience. So that's that. But let's say we want to do an A/B test for the creative, the captions. This is how we also do it. So let me close this and then we start from. So again, let me delete this. So we'll start from the beginning. I want to show you guys everything. Uh, 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 uh. All right. I want to do this so that everyone understands how to do this before we end here. So again, change the name. Please, there's a feedback on the call. If you're if you are on, please kindly mute if you're not, please. There's a feedback coming. All right. So let's say you have again, as I mentioned, one of the things, the easiest A/B test you can run is multiple hooks, right? So let's say you've written multiple hooks like this, and you want to test multiple hooks. So let me see if I so for those on the call, let me share this with you. Where's the chat? So you can have this as well. Right. So let's say, as you can see, we have about five hooks here, and then we also have additional five. So we have about 10 hooks that we can test. And we want to run an A/B test to see which one is going to be profitable for us, right? So I come here and then I'll say, okay, um, I want to test hook number 2 and then hook number 5. So to do that, the first thing that I can do is simply duplicate this ad. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it, as I mentioned, so if you are running an A/B test, is come to the campaign level and then you click on the A/B test here. The objective for the A/B test, so here where they ask us, what do you want to test? You select creative. Creative here includes the captions, the images, and the video. So once you've selected creative, that means that we are going to test the different hooks that you've written. Please, I hope we are following. So let me just pause here and then see, does anyone have any question? Then I move on. Is it clear to everyone or is someone confused?
Hello, Mr. Alex.
Yes, Mr. Stephen.
Yes, please. This one there. Sorry, I know you've not gotten there, but I want to find out if you are done. You can rectify it. Maybe that for me.
Okay.
If your account is restricted, how do you get it back?
So what message did they give? Like for them
Uh,
to
they
get
said uh,
restricted?
they said the account is restricted, so I have to. I don't know how.
Based on,
Unless yeah, let me cross check it again and then let me just
all right,
read to you
because
what it.
yeah, there are different reasons why the account to be restricted. Sometimes it's because are you are currently in debt, or maybe there is something that you've done that goes against their terms and conditions, right? So if you do that, that can be one of the reasons. But if you are owing, they can also do that. You simply need to settle the payment, and then it will be up. You continue to run. Yeah, that's like the lowest one.
Uh,
All right.
Meta.
All right. So let's continue. So we are learning how
Okay,
to run
so
an. Okay.
yeah, I think I mean uninstall it. So let me install it back and then whatever it is, I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Uh, Thank you.
So you're welcome. So we are running an A/B test, and this A/B test going to be testing. We are going to be testing the creative. So whether let's say this is for people who want to run the ad, and you ask me, okay, Alex, um, image or video, which one works? Most of you ask this question. You ask, okay, video or image, which one works best? This is an A/B test you can run. So to do that, I select the creative, and once I've done that, I'll click. So there's nothing here for me. I'll click on next, and once I've done that, again, I want to make sure that everything here is correct. I'll change. Oh, come on. So I'll take this name. Again, our conversion location is going to be message, so message destination. And then instead of automatic, I'll select it to be manual so that we only have WhatsApp. And once I've done that, the next thing that I'm going to change is going to be my audience. So I'm going to change this from 18 to 25. And then from Ghana. So let's say we want to run the ad in in Ghana for people who are interested in running their ad all over Ghana. You can leave it as it is. But if you want to run it in 5 locations or in specific hotspots, you can do that as well. So based on this, let's say I want to run it all over Ghana, right? Right. So based on that, I can move forward here. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to click on show more so that we don't miss anything here. Right. All right. Then the other thing that is asking me for is to create the ad. So if you're running an A/B test, you are going to be running the A/B test inside the ads manager. So with that, you select create ad. That's like the right thing to do. And once you've done that, once you've selected the create ad, you scroll down. We have the manual upload. It's already selected. We also have the single image, and then the video is already selected. Let me make sure that I'm not missing anything. Then here, I'll come and then click on Setup Creative, right? So I'll click on Setup Creative, and it's going to ask me whether I'm going to run an image ad or a video ad, right? So with this one in particular, I'm going to say this is going to be an image ad, right? So an image ad for Live Life. I'll select the first one as my example. Once you've selected the image that you want to use, you can see they'll give you an option to some options to crop the image. Usually you want to leave it as it is. Then once you've done that, so as I've mentioned earlier on, we want to test some different hooks. I have hook number one here. So I'll enter in the hook in primary test. I'll leave a space, and then I'll select the rest of the I'll select the rest of the ad, right? So this is something. Then the call to action, I'll say that click on WhatsApp button below or call. Then here's where you enter in your number, right? So this is like the first, the first, what's the name? This is the first ad we are running, right? And then I'll click on next. You can see that with with Facebook, one of the things that they also do is they provide you with some AI generated videos. So if you want some new images to use, it's simple. Facebook has already done the work for you. Like this, let's say you want to use this lady here as an example. Facebook has already created this. We didn't even prompt it. It did it on its own. For me, I don't want to use any of this. I'll just click on next. And once we are done, I'll just click on done, right? So we have this done. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to, 1 second, let me turn this off. Let me turn this back on again. All right. Then on that, one thing that I'm going to do next, I'm going to duplicate this particular ad, right? I'll click on duplicate. So with this one, I'll select, let me see, I'll select um, maybe number 5, the hook number 5. So by duplicating the ad, it makes it very easy to not start from the beginning, right? So I'll just click on this and then I'll change the hook. So as you can see, we are going to test two things. We have this hook that we are testing, and then so let me name it so that it's very clear to us. So let me name this ad number 1, and then this, let's name it ad number 2. So as you can see that we have one campaign running and we are running two different ads underneath it. It's going to be the same budget. It's going to eat in the same budget. So $3 means you are going to tell Facebook to spread that $3 across these two ads. So spreading it can be $1.5 um, between the two ads. And it's very easy. That's the easiest A/B test you can run. Please, I hope we are getting it. So I'm going to take questions from here, especially for those who have questions. So let me stop sharing. If you have any challenge or any confusion at all based on what we've done so far.
Okay, so Mr. Alex.
Yes, Mr. Steven.
So this is what they said. They said your ad account is disabled and unable to run ad. For more information or to
Okay.
request a review, go to Help Center. But when I go to Help Center, then they take me back to my normal Facebook page.
Yes. So are you owing Facebook any amount?
Oh, I'm not sure.
So to make sure, please go to billing and payments and make sure that there's no any outstanding debt.
Okay, on the this thing, the ad manager, I should go to the this thing, the
You can use Ads Manager.
okay. I thought I should go to the business feature. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you can go to the Ads Manager, and then at the Ads Manager, so let me share my screen.
Okay, because I don't know where to go right now.
1 second, let me share my screen.
Alex, Mr. Na.
Yes, madam.
Hey, Mr. Na, how are you?
I'm fine, oh, madam, and you?
Hey, I'm fine. Mr. Na, are you running ads?
Is that?
Are you running ads?
No, my account has been restricted for some time now, so I'm now trying to resolve it.
Oh, then please come to the office.
Uh,
I asked you to see, so come to the office.
okay.
I'm expecting you.
So, unless maybe Thursday.
Okay, I'll be expecting you.
Okay.
The guy will be here, so come around.
Oh, okay. On Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex, sorry, take over.
Okay. Okay. All right. Does anyone have any questions? So, Mr. Steven, you can come to the office for more help as well. But
Okay.
if you are,
Thank
or in one of the ways to check is you go to billing and payments. So I'm trying to share my screen to make sure I can give that. All right. So, all right. It's still opening. Meta ads. So whether you're on your phone or on the PC, one way to do that. So let me make sure it is open. One way to do that is to simply click on the settings, right, Mr. Steven, and then click on billing and payment. And please make sure that there's no any outstanding debt. If there's any outstanding debt, you click on the pay now and the account being restricted will be taken off. But if it is something else, then we'd have to look into it.
Okay. So thank you.
All
I'll
right.
check and then God willing Thursday I'll come to the office.
All right. Or one way that you can also do is you can send a screenshot to me on WhatsApp so that I can look at it as well.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Any other questions? So um the based on the people currently here, let me know bands who is currently running an ad, like whose ad is active. Based on those present, we present here, whose ad is currently active.
I am.
Okay, Matt. Who else, please? Mr. Fred, I know that you have to turn yours off. Mr. Vondi, you have an ad active. Mr. Na, your account is restricted. What about Madam Delight? Do you currently have any ad active? Oh, okay. 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 All right. So it seems we are most familiar. So, Madam Matt, any challenge on your end? Do you have any challenge on your end with the app you are currently running?
Uh, I don't have any challenge, but only I'm not getting the sales I'm expecting, even though I'm still in the engagement process with people. So I'm expecting that by the time that the ads will end, and I've done it for 1 week, so
Okay.
I hope that by the time it will end, I'll get
Okay.
customers.
So how long has the ad been active for?
I think for two 2 days.
2 days. Okay. That's not enough time. So with 2 days, we'd have to wait for that 7 days as information to see. And
Okay.
another thing that I was telling Mr. Fred in the beginning was sometimes we'll be working, the ad would be, we can have some active ad and people will be reaching out. But again, it all comes, so we can have the ad that is working. It's working all right, but it comes down to people, the price, and then the offer. Sometimes people can't afford the product right now. So what you need to do
Okay.
is you need to follow up with them. Maybe if they don't buy it now, maybe next month you can reach out. Hey, we reached out last month, and then you see whether it is the right time for them. But if you have enough budget, you can continue to run the ad, generate as much data as you can, like get as much contact as you can, and you continue to follow up and provide more information. And as I was saying, one of the ways to really maximize what you are doing is you can call the people who reach out to you, right? So calling them to make sure that to tell them that you're a real person can also help. Awesome. So,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Na, are you using a phone or a laptop? Are you connecting with us on a phone or a laptop? Oh, it's gone. All right. So, yep. All right. So the next class that we'll be having, I want us to move on to using AI and some of the tools that we need. We've covered a lot of the basics. We've continued to go over everything
Uh,
again.
yeah, please,
Yeah.
I'm using the phone.
Oh, okay, phone. Like I'd wanted you to share your screen, but if you're using your phone, then it wouldn't work as much. So you no worries.
Okay.
All right. Or can you share your screen using your phone where you show me what is currently happening on the ad
Yeah.
set?
Okay. So let
Okay.
me share my screen.
Yeah, you do that. Let me see
Um,
if it will work.
I'll go to one to one to go one on go or where do the screen?
So you see the three dots?
Yes, I've clicked on that one.
Yes. You should see share screen.
Uh, okay. I've seen it.
Okay. Click on that and then you click on everything. Okay, there we go.
I hope you can see my screen now.
Yeah, I can see it. So you want to
Okay.
move away from that and go to your ads, your
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, it seems you're not logged in. So log in.
Uh,
Okay. So click on that. Done. Okay.
so I think there's something here I don't understand. So it's good. I'm sharing my screen. They said,
It
please. So
says
am I open? Uh,
it says your
they said
ads
I'll carry
aren't
by.
delivering. Oh, you're having the same problem. I've seen this before. That's crazy. All right. Please scroll down and let me see. Scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah. So insufficient funds. So one of the things that I can do is you can remove this. One of the I've seen this. So one of the things you can do is you can remove the card that you currently have and then you add it again. Or if it
Okay.
doesn't work, we would have to use a different card altogether.
A different card number.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay.
someone brought the same issue here to the office, and what we did was he had to go to the bank for them to issue a new card before it worked. So the
So
reason,
I'll
yeah,
just go to add payment method, right?
yeah. So go and click on the one that you currently have. One of the things that we need to do is
Then
yes,
I'll
you can
click on
click
the.
on remove so that it goes away. Then you add it again and see if it solves the problem.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
once you've gone through that process and it doesn't work, then you can ask for a new card.
Okay. 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 Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. So you close away from here. Let me see the ads like your dashboard. Let me see what is happening there. Apart from the
Okay.
insufficient fund, go back. Yeah.
Okay.
Close away from this part.
So this it's been a long time I've run out. Because of that, I've not
Okay.
been able to run out.
Okay.
So this is what is happening.
Okay. So the problem is coming from the card that I'm using. So the first way
Okay.
is remove the first card and then try connecting it again. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to use a different card.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that should
So
solve it. It's not a big issue at all.
okay. Okay.
All right. So you can stop sharing
Yeah.
your screen now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Does
Thank
anyone
you.
have any questions?
Oh, what is this thing? I want to I want to go back and stop the sharing, but I'm not seeing. Okay, it means I will log out. Hey, what is the call,
Go to
cry?
your go to what's the name? Go back to the meeting. Rejoin.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I should rather go to. Okay, okay, I've seen it.
Okay, then you click on the three dots and then you
Okay,
click on stop
okay,
sharing. All right.
okay.
There we go. Does anyone have any other question or any problem that you need help with? Any challenge? All right. If there is no challenge, then we'll end it here. And God willing, Saturday will continue. I believe we will start tackling like the AI side of things, how to automate the process. But before we even get there, one of the things that I want us to talk about is the landing page. So landing page is going to be the next topic, how to create a landing page where instead of you having to sell directly on WhatsApp, we send people to a website or a page where we talk about the products, where we talk about the problem and symptoms and then the solution to the problem and where they can buy the products directly or reach out to you to continue the purchasing where they can continue purchasing the product. So that will be our next class. That will be creating the landing page. It's going to be very exciting and I can't wait to have you guys um, can't wait for you to start creating a landing page. This is for um, anyone here who is actively running ads and you're thinking about ways to have a system around what you're doing. So God willing, on Saturday um we should have a class that goes around this. So that would be it for today and for those coming tomorrow as well. See you soon and God bless you as will be a blessing. Bye bye.